Good afternoon, everybody. It's Go Live Granny here, and I'm down on Ryde seafront, and we have today we have the second day of the classic car show. Yesterday the cars were all down in Newport, which is in the middle of our island. It's basically our capital, and today they're all over here in Ryde, and so I decided to come down, and it's a beautiful day. Last time I was down here recording vehicles, it was the classic, it was the scooter weekend. It was absolutely bucketing with rain, and I was live streaming the ride out. But today, look, beautiful blue skies, and so I'm going to take you on a tour around some of these classic cars. I don't know much about cars, but I can have a look and see what it says on them. And I'm standing in front of a Chrysler, so let's have a look here. So here we are. This is a Chrysler. It says Chrysler 49. I don't know whether that's 1949. I think it says. There is information over on the car itself, but I'm just going to just have a little one. Loads and loads of people here, loads of people with cameras. I've already seen some live streams of people down here. Over here we have a Thunderbird. I gleaned a little bit of information from last year. Hi Ian, are you down here at the classic car show? So look, I'm outside Super Bowl. Hi Carrie-Anne, I'm outside Super Bowl with all the classic cars, lots of people, beautiful blue skies here today, and I'm going to do a little tour around. That was the Chrysler over here. Let's go and have a look in. There we go. There we are. So I'm going to head on down here. Hi Anna. Don't know how many of you are down here at the classic car show, but it's very busy down here, and so over here we have to just wait for people to move a bit. So this is here we go, folks. You probably know, some of you will know the cars better than I do. This is a Mercury Monterey let's have a look. 1959. It's almost 60 years old, this one. There we go. Sorry folks, I can't see the screen, so if you're talking to me, it's very bright and sunny. And over here, we've got some flags flying. Some beautiful cars here, all very nice and clean and shiny. This is a Buick. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, I hope it is. Let's go and have a look round. This is a 1969 Buick Electra 225 convertible. There we go. And it has its roof down on this beautiful sunny day.
You can't afford it.
I can't afford it. I know, I'm a poor old pensioner with a bus pass. How you doing, Steve? How you doing? All right? I can look though, can't I?
We can all look.
We can all look. Mustn't touch, but we can look. And it does say it on it. They do say look, but please don't touch. This is a Corvette. Here we go. Lots of people enjoying the classic cars here today. So, hi Janet, hi Louise. And this is a Ford. I've had a lot of Fords in my time. Maybe we'll see the sort of Fords I had, maybe. Let's have a look here. That's bright green. What is this one? This is a Camard Hot Wheels, it says on the side. So there we are. It's got it just says classic car. I suppose that's its ticket for being in the show. I thought it was going to give me some information. Lots of people down here outside Super Bowl, look, enjoying the sunshine. Brilliant day for it. So here we are. Oh, I say there's a rather inanimate person in the back of that vehicle. Looks like he needs a cuppa. So, I'm not quite sure what this one is, folks. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can see something on the side that tells me. Now it's getting attacked by the flags here. I don't know what this one is, but Elvis was in the car. There we go. Let's have a look at the back. It might tell me what it is. Oh, it's got a picture of Marilyn Monroe on the back. Oh, it's a Cadillac. There we go. Whoops, sorry. It's a Cadillac. There we go. And here we have a very nice red, shiny car. As I say, I'm not very good on the names of the cars. I have to look on the side, and if I can see it, I will tell you what it is. It's a Ville, it says on the back. Loads and loads of people here today. Let's have a look. Oh, there's some information down here. Me. So it's a 1964 Cadillac de Ville convertible, Series 62. There we go. And the bell in the background. The bell in the background is Steve, the town crier. Over there, he leads the carnivals and he turns up at lots of the events with his bell. AAA. This is a 1959 Cadillac. There we go. So as I say, it's very bright, folks. So I'm struggling to see the screen. And this is a Chevrolet. There we go. Some more cars over this way. And apparently their cars stretch right along the Esplanade, quite a long way. I think I'm going to do quite a lot of walking today. And this is, it says a Charger on it. There we go, let's go and have a look inside. There we go. All very smart and clean. Not quite sure how many cars down here today. Hi Meridian Dave, I saw your live stream earlier. I was at home enjoying a cuppa when you were live streaming. And now it's my turn down here. I don't know if you're still down here, but whoops, sorry. And over here we have a Stingray. And let's head over this way. Some of them have got their bonnets up. Whoops. And they're all very, very clean and shiny under the bonnet. Look at that. And this is, look, but please don't touch my classic Mustang. I wouldn't dream of it. So this is the #1 American Auto Club, UK, the Isle of Wight. So this is obviously a local club here. I want to get to know some of the clubs so that I can share the broadcasts. When we did the when I did the scooter ride out, the video was seen 20,000 times in 24 hours because all the clubs shared the broadcast. So we now another very shiny under the bonnet there. Well, let's go. This is another Chevrolet. So this is all part of the American Auto Club, the Isle of Wight. So, and I'm going to head. I don't know which way to head. There's cars in every direction, but just make my way through. Here's one that's for sale. There we go. So if you want to buy this vehicle, there's a number there to ring. But I'm going to head over this way. Whoops. And just heading down here. And in front we have a more modern vehicle. We have the Borough Beach bike, which is new to Ryde, and you can have a ride on here and ride along the Esplanade. I've had 3 rides on the Borough Beach bike. Hi, where's Dominic today? Has he got a day off?
He's gone back to Bournemouth for a bit.
Oh right, so you're taking over, are you?
I'm just waiting for Victor to have a little chin wag.
Right.
The man in charge.
Oh right, yes. I don't know who he is, so I can't help you there.
Well, he's,
I'm just coming
a hero
to.
in local circles.
Oh right, so I'm just coming to live stream, but I was talking about the new with the old, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah. Kind of looks oldish.
Well, it's been here a few weeks, but it's not quite as old as some of these
No,
vehicles.
exactly. They're a bit more impressive on the outside.
Oh, I think this is quite impressive.
It is quite impressive.
Yeah, but I'm not, not riding today. I'm going over here.
That's cool. I'll let you get on.
Thank you. So there we are. That was Boro Beach Bike Dominic, who is the guy who brought it to the island. Has gone back for a little time with his family, and leaving the other gentleman in charge. I forgot to ask his name, but look at all these beautiful shiny cars. Hi Louise, hope all's well. Look, so I'm down here on Ryde seafront with all these beautiful cars, all very beautiful and shiny, and a beautiful sunny day today, unlike the day when it was the ride out with the motor scooterist just a few weeks ago. So there we are. There's a bit about the Boro Beach bike, which was that vehicle over there that looks like a beach hut. So as I say, I have had rides on that, but today it's more about the classic cars. Lots of different cars here. Hi Louise. Just thought I'd take you on a tour of the classic car show today. It's beautiful sunshine down here. Look at the lovely blue sky we have. So here we are, and people have got their, the owners have all got chairs around. Some of them have been having picnics, some of them are talking to the crowds, some of them are enjoying watching. So let's go over here.
Far enough away where if she wants to see them, she can go and see them. And
now this car looks like it's heading off. It's a Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost. So it's on its way. Being guided out. Obviously they've got to go before the end of the show, but we do have some more Rolls-Royce. Apparently there are about 50 round here, I read before I came out. Let's have a look. Here we go. There we are. And I'm just down here by Super Bowl. There's the skate park. They are on different mode of transport. Hi Laura. And this here we have a Rolls-Royce Silver Spirit. There we go. Let's just take a little walk round the side. There we go. I don't know if you can see in very well. It's reflecting on the glass. Some of them have got open tops, so it's easier to see. Whoops, sorry. And this one is a Rolls-Royce Enthusiast Club Central Southern section from Wiltshire. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. Let's go around this side. Beautiful white Rolls. Here we go. And there we are. It's got its top down. There we are, nice cushions in the back. There we are, very nice. A lot of people getting a lot of pleasure from this show here today. Look how shiny that is under there. I say, a bit shiny, isn't it? My car's never had shiny engines like that. And look at all the awards there as well. I can't read what they're all for, but obviously Club Trophy 2018. I can't read them all, sorry folks, but there goes. Won quite a lot of awards, this one. So we are in the roller section, the Rolls-Royces. Is it a Bentley? Oh, somebody says it's a Bentley. Sorry, that one's a Bentley. This one's a Rolls-Royce as well. Isle of Wight Club. There we go. You have to forgive me if I get it wrong because I don't know a lot about cars, folks. And here we are. Here's another one. Lots and lots of Rolls-Royces here today. Another one over there. And across the way, folks, it's Portsmouth. So I wonder how many people have come across today for the Classic Car Show. It's just so near that people can hop across and enjoy a day on the Isle of Wight. So let's have a look. Oh, this gentleman wants to be a star. What's your name, sir? There you are. Look, I'm giving you the opportunity. Now you're not talking to me. Are you enjoying the show?
Yeah, very
good,
nice.
good.
Yeah.
Do you live locally? Or
No, on holiday.
On holiday, but you took this in as well. You thought, you know, you'd have a look. Yeah.
700 cars here today.
700. My goodness, I didn't know. So, have you timed your holiday to go with this, or you just happened upon it?
Happened to be here.
There you go. And look what sunshine you brought with us.
Yeah, very
when it was
nice.
a scooterist weekend back in the bank holiday, I stood in the pouring rain, live streaming the ride out. I got soaked. But here, look, you brought the sun with you. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. This one says you're very welcome to sit in the car, but please ask first. But I won't stop to sit in it because I might not want to get out again. Hi, Janet.
Which is just got a tiny little thing like that in there.
There we go. Now let's go over this way. I'll just wait. Look at the beauty of our seafront, and even more beautiful with all these beautiful vehicles on it. There we go. So this is a Rolls-Royce and another Rolls-Royce. Well, is a Rolls-Royce at Bentley? I get a bit confused actually, folks, so you'll have to forgive me. There we go. There we go. And a perfect day for this, bringing out the crowds. There's crowds all the way along the seafront. Here we are. Lots of people with lots of cameras, lots of footage being recorded, lots of photographs being taken. There we go. And some more vehicles here. Nice orange vehicle, but I don't know what it is. It doesn't tell me what it is. But never mind. It's very nice anyway. So this car is in its original condition, and there we go. Now we have the MK Ivy Zephyr and Zodiac Owners Club. Here we go. So people from all over the country have come here. Just show you the little marina while I'm passing by.
Oh no, it's easy here.
So here we are, look, the Zephyr Mark, oh it's Mark IV Zodiac Owners Club, and I presume those people over there probably part of that, don't know. And there we are, there's a Zodiac. This is a Ford MK4 Zodiac, 3000cc, December 1967. Hi Karen. And another Zodiac here. And another Zodiac. This is a first registered 1971 and owned by Richard Cordy since April 1979. So he's had that car quite a long time. And somebody here, or not here, but they're saving for their next piano lesson. Oh, I have a feeling that was the gentleman I saw on the bus yesterday, because that equipment looks like it was on the bus yesterday. And here we are, another Ford here. So there's no cars here for a minute, so let's look over at the boats, and just going past the Bowls Club and the ice cream place, cafe. We've just been redone this house, but the Bowls place is behind. Yeah, let's look over at the boats. Let's just go here for a minute. I always think this is very pretty down here. I know it's a classic car show, but I'm going to show you the boats anyway. There we go, because I can. There we are. Now we'll head on down.
Take it easy.
Because there are a lot more cars over here. I think I'm going to be a bit worn out by the time I've walked right along the Esplanade. I might have to break the recording and stop part way and have a rest. Maybe an ice cream. It's very hot here today, folks. Down here on Ryde Esplanade on the Isle of Wight, small island off the south coast of the UK, for anybody who doesn't know where we are. And you don't need a passport to get here, you just get transport from across there, and it's very easy to get here. Hello, how are you? Yes, I'm live streaming. I'm going to turn it round and say hello. Here's my lovely friend Adrian, and Adrian is my glasses guy. But you're not doing glasses today, you've got a day off. No, so you're inspecting and
Yeah, I've just been up. Nice, not massive.
How far have I got to go?
It's right up to where those little ships, at the end of the lake, really.
Oh my goodness, I thought I was got a long walk. I better get going. Nice to see you. See you soon. Bye. So it's lovely. No, it was dull this morning, and I thought it was going to rain, but it's come on. It's really, look at the sun, look at the sky. It's beautiful sunshine, beautiful blue skies. Oh, so now wait a minute, let's go on to Easton. This is Easton Gardens here. This is where lots of activities go on this grass here, this piece of grass. We've had Rotary events and all sorts of things go on here. Whoops, I've got a bumpy bit. Oh, sorry folks, thank you. Sorry. So last time I was live streaming here, over here was a tent and some singing, and the Rotary were doing party on the green. On the green today we've got lots of cars. So this is Easton Gardens. And let's see, where are we? Oh, we're the Kent Ford Club. So here we are. Let's do a little pan around. There we go. Hi Tricia, nice to see you. So there's a flag that says Kent Ford Club. White Link, I think, have sponsored some of this, helped with the transport of the vehicles, because that's 700 vehicles. Well, I don't know, maybe just short of 700, because some of the vehicles live on the island but most of them don't. So that's a lot of vehicles to transport from the other side of the water. Lots and lots of different vehicles here.
Yes, yeah.
I'm not going to try and name them all. Somebody got their luggage on the top there. Not sure if that's real luggage or just for show. Here we go. And another beautiful Rolls-Royce. People in that. And lots of lovely cars here. One of the cars at the end there's got some popcorn on the side. I don't know whether they're expecting a cinema, an open air cinema as well. Who knows? Anyway, let's look. Ryde Town Council do organise beautiful flowers as well. So I'm just waiting for some people to pass by, and then I'm going to go along through the cars here. Let's go around this way. So these are Triumphs. Oh, I know these cars. It's a Triumph. There we go. There's one with lots of hospice sunflowers on it. They are raising money for the hospice today. Yesterday they were in Newport and they were raising money for I think it was the Lions Club and the charities. It was either the Lions or the Rotary, and it was for all the charities that they support. And now I see the Minis, or Austin Cooper. Wait a minute. There we go. So here we go. This one's for sale if anybody wants to buy it. The classic Rover Mini Cooper Sport. So anybody want to come in and buy that? There we go. I had a red Mini, but it wasn't like, it didn't have an open back like that. So whoops, I seem to have got myself in there. Let's keep going.
We got your minis down here.
So minis, more minis. There we are, Mini 125 GT. All different sorts. Oh look, there's one that might appeal to me, a purple one. Every time my grandchildren see a purple car, they say, oh look, Granny would like that. So I think they'd spot that one and say I might want it. I do have a licence still. I've got a bus pass, so I tend to do my travel on the bus. But that doesn't stop me enjoying having a look at these lovely cars and enjoying all the people around. So I'm not going to... Right, let's go through here. It's trying to work out which way I can get through. There we are, look. There we go.
No, you're joking. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Well, let's go back along on the front, on the level, rather than the grass. It might be a bit easier. Don't forget to have a look at our beautiful beach while I've got the camera that way. You can see why I like living here, can't you? Look at the beautiful beach that way. Whoops. So. Lots and lots of different vehicles there. Just wait for the gentleman to take his picture. There we go. Loads and loads of people taking photographs. Lots of smiley faces along here today. Yeah, this is over there. The flag says Buckler. So I don't know if that's a car club or a make of car. Wait a minute, let me see. Because I'm not familiar with this. Buckler Historic Sports Racing Cars. There we go. Over there. And then we have the Yeovil Car Club here. So they've come from far and wide. Look, the Yeovil Car Club. These ones. I'm not quite sure how far, where one lot stops and the next lot starts. Oh, now I'm going to head through here because I think, no, it's a Zodiac. Oh, the Zodiacs and Zephyrs along here. I'm trying to find cars that we had. My mum and dad had first a very old Ford, and then they had a Consul, then they had Anglias and a Mini, and then I had an Escort. I drove a Mini, then I drove an Escort, and various other cars since then, and then my last vehicle was a van. And actually, while I'm here, I'm just heading over so that I can show you the hovercrafts just coming across, and I can't help it. I do love this view, and I do love it when the hovercrafts come across. So let's just go off the cars for a minute just to see the other.
The next couple of times they come over.
There we are. So maybe that's more people coming to the car show. And look, beautiful sandy beach we have here. And our tide goes out a very long way. It's not right out at the moment, but it does go out a very long way. So folks, I better get back to the cars then. All right, and the ladies here are selling flowers for the hospice. It is a hospice fundraising. So there we go. So hang on folks, I just got to shrink the screen again because I enlarged it to see the... Whoops, sorry folks. Hi hi Robert. Nice to see you. Just working my way along the seafront and all the classic cars. Let's go over this side again so I can show you. Some of these I've already shown you coming back the other way. There we go. Look. About 700 cars here today. That's a Rover. That's a Rover. That's an Austin. This year I'm a little bit more savvy than I was last year. I didn't know any of the cars last year. Another one of the Yeovil Car Club here. And more from the Yeovil Car Club. Oh my goodness. And this is a Porsche. There we go. Whoops. I just stopped in the shade for a minute, folks. There's the bouncy slides we have here. So here we have a MGB Roadster, and this is still the Yeovil Car Club, and another MG. And this is the Royal Bath and West show. It says on there, that's obviously the information that they had. We are not the Royal Bath and West show, but maybe that's a sign left over from it. There we go. So what I'm going to do, folks, I'm just going to put my battery in because I can't see where we've got to with the battery power, and I need to, whoops, maybe not the best place to stop outside the toilet. Let's move on a bit. There we go, some information. They have information sheets, some of them. Oh, I seem to have been on the end of the ice cream queue. I'm not going to stop for an ice cream at the moment. I'm sure you don't want me to just stand looking at people's backs. There we go. It's another nice little yellow car. Not quite sure what it is. Very, very clean engines. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see very well because the screen is so bright today, folks. And the round table are doing the marshalling. Look, Oh, it must probably was round table yesterday then they were raising funds for. Over in Newport today it's the hospice. The round table do a lot of charity work, raise a lot of funds for charity. Then we have some Harley Davidsons here. And I knew that because it says it on the side. Right, some more car. Here we go. Yeah, a lot of polish is being used. Oh, an interesting one. Look. There we go, rather interesting design on this one. Rolls-Royce, but has been psychedeliced up. And that's the DJ Barry Corkill S.E. Williams, it says on the side of that. I don't know. Yeah, that's an interesting one. There we go. Let's go round the back here. See what it says. So it's a base vehicle is a Land Rover Discovery V8. The body works to my own design using recycled parts and offcuts from local traders. Total cost including 5 new tyres and the purchase of the base vehicle 2,463 in total. Time taken over a 2-year period, around 6 months compressed. Upcycling an old vehicle works. So there we are, this is an upcycled old vehicle and it's rather lovely. This one says Make Great Britain Again, and it says all sorts of writing on this one, festivals and whatever. Let's go and have a look. So busy down here today.
If you ever want to sell it,
this is quite an interesting one, folks. So I'm going to move on. Hi Emma. Hi Fiona. Sorry I didn't see you coming in. I was watching that I don't bump into the cars and scrape them. This is a Jaguar wedding car. There we go. So busy down here. Wasn't long ago that we were doing the carnivals down here, was it, Emma? And probably one of the last times I walked down here was to record the carnival. So we had all the carnival floats then, and now we have. Well, there's one of our vintage buses. We have a bus museum here in Ryde. Lots of different modes of transport represented. So over there is the Waterloo Motorcycle Club. I've got their vehicles over there. And sorry, I'm
these are quite, MGAs are quite.
heading over here. Lots of sunflowers. Sunflowers are all the sunflowers are raising funds for our Mountbatten Hospice. It costs about 7 million, I think, to keep the hospice going all year. So that's what today's funds are being raised for. We are. Here's another engine very clean engine. And folks, my battery lights come up, so I'm just gonna get my spare battery out, folks. So hang on a sec. I should have done this at the beginning, but now I've got my lovely long lead that Robert sent me. I can plug into my battery. Sorry folks, I'm just doing this and plugging in, whoops, my battery charger. Whoopsie, look. And I need to find my other wire. Whoops, wrong wire. I got so many wires here. Sorry folks, this is a boring bit. I should have done this before, but thanks to Robert, I've got a nice long extension lead, so I can just plug in here and plug. Sorry folks, plug in there, and then I can put the charger. Whoops, hang on. Now I can put the charger and the very long lead in Ville, and I don't have to worry about getting caught up with the wires. Well, that's a theory. So there we go. So these batteries should last now. So this is Trine Publishing, vehicle books about different vehicles there. And this is a Mustang here. Sorry folks. And over here, what is this? Visit us on the Isle of Wight. Wait a minute, let me go and see what this is. Let's go over here. All right, this is Warner Leisure Hotel. Just like to know what's around. All right. Have you had a lot of interest?
Yeah.
Good. Sorry, I'm live streaming. I hope you don't mind.
That's okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, good. What a beautiful day.
I know.
When you think back to the ride out for the scooters, I stood over there and got soaked doing my live streaming. But you know, it's so beautiful. What a beautiful day. So, anyway, hope you have lots more busyness. Thank you.
See you later.
Bye. So there's Coal and Coke merchant's vehicle over there. Look, corral.
You never know.
And another Rolls-Royce. Whoops. Sorry, I've pulled my wire out. That wasn't very helpful. Sorry folks, I'm just attending to put the wire back in. I pulled it out by mistake. There we go. Hopefully we will be all right now. Ooh. So, and along, now we're reaching the boating lake here. Boating lake's on the right. Usually you get a lot of walkers along here on a Sunday afternoon, but today they've got a lot to look at along here. And it says parking suspended, but I think it means the ordinary parking rather than the classic car parking, because there's a lot of cars that are parked here. Sorry, that's my little bit of humour. More vehicles over this way. So cars everywhere here. So many classic cars. They said about 700 classic cars here today. So I'm actually going to go into the road because they're parked two and three along, so we can see some of these other ones. Here's an MG. Look at the the beautiful flowers over there. Ryde Town Council do a beautiful job arranging beautiful flowers each summer. A Citroen and a Vauxhall I can see. And a Ford Escort. Aha! A Ford Escort. The white one's a Ford Escort. I had a Ford Escort. And next to it, I think it's an Anglia. And I drove an Anglia before I drove a Ford Escort. So let's just go over there. I had a red Escort and a yellow Anglia. Here we go. So these are familiar to me, these vehicles. And that was a long time ago because I passed my test when I was 17, and so that was 41 years ago. And I still have a license, although I don't have a car. But I do have a bus pass. So many different cars. So many lovely enthusiasts who obviously enjoy cleaning them up and restoring them and polishing them. Some of the car owners probably over here enjoying a lovely weekend here on the Isle of Wight. Oh, and a Ford Cortina. We had a Ford Cortina at one stage, and in fact I think my Cortina was an automatic, and I never did get on with automatics. I much preferred the manual gears. So that was a car I used to drive. Not that particular one, but obviously that make. Oh, and this one, Price's Garage, I think that was one of the ones that was in the Carnival. Price's Garage is here on the island in Newport, and I'm sure that was one that was in the Carnival. And then another one from Price's Garage. I think he owns Barry Price owns quite a. There he is. Hiya! Is that the one that was in the Carnival? Yeah, I thought so. Thank you. Hello, Jonathan. Hi. So you can see there are so many. I wonder how many people are in Ryde today. Masses and masses. And hopefully they're buying ice creams and cups of tea and putting some money into our economy. So there we are. There's another Ford Cortina, the red one over there. Oh, a Golf I've driven. A Golf. One of my children had a Golf and I've driven a Golf. Look, over here we have the boating lake. We have some MGs here. Another Ford Consul. Yes, my mum and dad had a Ford Consul. Had a bit of an accident with it, not a car accident, but in the winter they put a little heater under the bonnet to keep it, because we didn't have garages, and it burnt through the rope and set the car on fire. So that wasn't a great idea, but nobody was hurt, so that's always the main thing. And that was many, many years ago when I was a young girl. But you don't forget those sort of things, do you? And there's a Metro, and a Maestro, and a Sunbeam, and a Vauxhall here. Yeah. My goodness, there are a lot of cars here today, folks, and I'm getting a bit tired. Don't know how far I've got to go. Another Triumph. Morris Minor and a Vauxhall. Oh, this one's playing music to me. Oh, it's Radio Caroline, still the best, it says on the outside. Very nice and all red and shiny on the inside. Oh yeah, don't forget, look, the lovely boating lake this way. But most of the action's going on this side today. There's an Anglia Deluxe. I didn't have the Deluxe. I had just an Anglia. Well, in fact, when I first started to drive, my mum and dad had two Anglias. They had a blue one. There were 6 of us in family, and we used to go 3 and 3. Mum in one car with 2 of us, and dad in another car with 2 of us for our holidays. And then when I turned 17 and passed my test, they let me drive my siblings to school, because then they didn't have to. And because my birthday's beginning of September, I was one of the first people to drive in my year. So I used to drive my brother and my sister to school. The other brother was too young. So there's a console, or a very old console. That's not the sort we had. We had the more modern console. I say modern, it's not modern now, but it obviously was then. Mini Cooper. Looks like Wayne is doing a roaring trade. One of our local councillors, Wayne Whittle, runs the Big Kahuna here. Great day for ice creams. Probably have one on the way back. I can't manage one while I'm holding the camera and pushing Lilac Lil. Look, here's Lilac Lil down here. So this is a Fiat 500 Club. Here we go. Over there.
At least 3 o'clock.
So Marshall's doing an excellent job up here. British Telecom. An old British Telecom vehicle. And still there are cars into the distance. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a bit tired, folks. Just stopped in the shade for a minute. There we go. It's a bit windy down here. The car owners all with their chairs and their picnics, enjoying the sunshine here on Ryde Esplanade. Lots and lots and lots of different cars, all sorts of different cars. But somebody said there's 700 vehicles here today to make up this classic car show, including some police vehicles here. My first husband was in the police. I used to have a Panda car parked outside my house on a regular basis. I hope the neighbours didn't think that I was in trouble. And I met my husband when my house was burgled. And the headlines on the newspaper when we got married said, PC went to pro-crime and found himself a bride. So there we are. There's a Zodiac. MG. Some MGs here. So many people here today. Right, let's see. Somebody's just put a message. What time does it finish as a work? 5 o'clock. I think it's 5 o'clock, Sharon. Pretty sure it's 5 o'clock. But some of them will have gone by then. One or two vehicles have just gone just now, but obviously they'll have ferries to catch. So I'm not quite sure. Some of them will be here till 5, but some may not.
Babe.
Here we go. Lots more. Oh, look at that little one too. As I say, I don't know what they all are, and I can't possibly go and find out what they all. There's another Anglia over there, and a Volvo.
You were right in the entrance.
You can get away.
You want to look in that one, do you?
I don't remember there being this many cars last year. Perhaps I didn't walk all the way down. Perhaps I came down later. I'm not sure. There's certainly a lot of cars to see. Cars of every colour and size and shape. There's a Marina and a Capri in front and a Volkswagen. Oh, my daughter had a Volkswagen, and when she went abroad I drove it, but it wasn't the Volkswagen like that. It was a different Volkswagen. These people like to be famous. They like to come on my camera. When I then talk to them, they go a bit shy sometimes. Right, and I'm now down opposite the paddling pool, so I've walked a jolly long way down. So many cars, 700. I haven't counted them, but I've been told there's 700. Beautiful day here in Ryde. Wonderful day. September the 16th, 2018. Here's some more MGs. Some people there found a bit of shade. Not a lot of it about today. Here's another Cortina. Yes, you better had Sharon. That's it. If you're, otherwise you might get to. Oh, so you're in the travel lodge in Newport. If you're in the travel lodge in Ryde, there'll be a lot of cars going out past the travel, or near the travel lodge. But I should think that won't cause too much problem. I don't know. Oh, and folks, I think I've almost got to the end. Here we have some motorbikes. I presume they're motorbikes. The scooters we had the other weekend. Look, just the last few up here, folks. Look. Another Ford Escort. I was lucky enough to have a new Escort. That was one of the new cars. I didn't always have a new car, but when I was first married and we didn't have mortgages and things like that, we had two good incomes, we bought a new car. That was nice. And it was a red Escort. An Austin Mini. And there we are, folks. That is it. Up there is Appley. We've come to the end of the cars. I've walked a very long way down here. Whoops. Let's go over here and just show you. Look, I've walked a very long way down the Esplanade. Usually when I walk down here I sit down and have a rest. Don't do it all in one. Now I'm going to show you my beautiful beautiful beach here. I'm almost down at Appley. The tower in the distance is Appley Tower. There's a cafe up here. I might go and have a cup of tea, I think, in a minute. Whoops, oh dear, I nearly fell over, folks. That wasn't very clever. So folks, I hope you've enjoyed the tour of the classic cars. I've enjoyed bringing you them, and not that I know much about them, but I've sort of pointed the camera and hoped you've enjoyed it. Beautiful day down here in Ryde. Lovely to see so many people on our seafront here. And you know, it's lovely here even when there's not classic cars, so if you don't live on the island, you know, do come along sometime. Come down and holiday with us. If you like classic cars, this is the weekend when they do the classic car shows, so that'll be probably back again next year. Otherwise we have all sorts of things going on. Oh, and I must just show you the hover, and I always love to show you when the hover's coming in. Let's see if I can just enlarge it quickly. Is it going to enlarge? And there we are, the hover's just coming across with more passengers and ready to take more people back. And there we go, that's Portsmouth over there. So I hope you've enjoyed all that, folks. I am going to go and have some sort of refreshment now and a little sit down and a rest before I go all the way back the other way. Bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.